Hey, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
How's everybody doing? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to give myself a wrench in this chat. I don't know. Can y'all hear us okay?
A one for everybody who can hear. Everybody good?
I don't know.
I don't think they can hear.
I don't think they can either. I mean, we're on camera, right? Can y'all hear us?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, good
They're
deal.
good. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh
Hello,
my God.
everyone. I'm the other half of
Yeah.
the Ghost Tube. Since I don't ever get a chance to go on here, Dana is allowing me to come
I'm
on
definitely
live with
allowing
her.
you right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Allowing you. Definitely allowing you. Yeah, it's been since March. Actually, I was looking back. The last time Donnie and I actually did a live was in March of this year, which has been way too long. Way
Yeah,
too
she don't
long.
like me being on here with her for some reason.
Y'all really about to see the Smiths in real time, real action right now.
Hmm.
Real action.
Shaking.
Oh
I'm
my
shaking.
God. So, Donnie wanted to kind of address something. We want to kind of get the no really drama at all, but
You know,
I'm yeah.
go ahead. Do you
No,
want to
go
say
ahead.
something?
No,
All
go
right.
ahead. Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
know, back, I've been in
Mhm.
this with YouTube. Dana brought me in probably, I think they can hear me, baby. My voice is not little shy thing.
It's
Good.
not.
But Dana brought me in on this, and I got involved probably about three and a half, maybe 4 years ago. It's right after we moved down here to Florida from Alabama.
Yeah.
So, and you know, what happened? What happened? I mean, we had some great shows. We looked at forward into the week. There were four people, four shows that we would get involved in the chat. Some we went live, some we didn't. Um, I'm going to start with them. MTR, Mob Talk Radio, that is the GOAT. He is awesome. He and his team do outstanding information and research. Great, great show. Always enjoy that. He and I talk sometime on Instagram, uh, and he's a good guy. Great show. Was great in the chats. Man, we just had a ball. Talking about all kind of things.
So could I interrupt for a second? Sorry. So like
Here we go.
no, it's not here we go. It is. Thank you. Thank you. It is. So the mob genre that we come from, and I know some of y'all, most of y'all have heard of the mob genre or whatever, but that's who we're talking about is Mob Talk Radio from there.
And there was a lot of these shows, and people would get on these things and start a lot of crap. But that got old. But Mob Talk Radio in the chats, man, and then his podcast now that he's got going out, and the YouTube every now and then. I don't think he's been on that in a while. I haven't
Mm.
seen anything, but we had such a great time. MRE had a great show. You can say what you want to about him. I don't care about all that stuff. Had a great show, and
He
he
did.
was hilarious.
I mean, you would
But
hurt
you would
after you
hurt, you
listen
would
to him. Your
laugh
stomach
so
would be
hard,
hurting you.
so hard. MRE, man, that was fantastic. It was just a great show. Angel Gotti, Angel show was awesome. She's a great person. Loves animals. Loves her family. Enjoys. I mean, we had great times in there. People, we would just start talking about stuff we did when we were little, growing up, what we ate for dinner, what we could eat for dinner. Everybody had a rough time growing up and things like that. So we just talked about all kind of things. It was chats inside chat, and it was fun. And then last, and was Kane Shades Friday Night Bodega. Man, it
Mm-hmm.
was awesome, awesome.
Kane was good.
And we talked about football, I mean, you just name it. And we
We
had
talked about
fun.
everything.
We
Yeah.
had just a
Roasted
great
chicken.
time. And that's what this, to me, is all about. Then you get all this stuff, and then people coming on and people attacking Dana, people attacking me, calling me all kind of things. I don't care about all that. And I
He
just
hasn't
got
been
rid
on.
of him.
That's the
I
thing.
haven't been
He
on.
has
I didn't
not been
want to,
on.
but I enjoy it. I enjoy listening to her. A lot of times I listen to her lives coming home from work and stuff like that. So, she does a great job. All this is her. This has nothing to do with me. She does all this because she is amazing. And I will give her props for that. She is amazing. We've been together for a long time. She
Very long
is
time.
amazing. And
Very long time.
but I've heard a lot of things here lately, people calling her all kind of names, attacking her for whatever kind of stuff.
Whatever.
That is such crap. I'm not going against anybody. I'm not going to lash out at anybody. I think that's
No.
just useless and crazy. But if these people want to hide behind the mic and talk this trash, yep, if that's you, that's you. But tonight, and we would like to do this more often. We would like to have a chat. Everybody get in here, talk about all kind of things. Anybody wants to come on tonight, come on live, come on. If you want to talk to Dana about something, come on. She knows how to get you on here. You want to talk to me about something? Come on.
I think I do
think
anyway.
It's great. I think it's great. If you have a problem with Dana, come on, hash it out. Let's get it out on the table, get it worked out. If you don't, fine. Don't.
Some things can't be worked out.
No. Well,
sorry.
Probably not.
No.
But anyway.
No.
As
hang on, y'all. I had to tap this thing the other day because it kept. Sorry.
A lot of Dana's done a few episodes, a few lives on suicide prevention, suicide, stuff like that. Going to talk about that for a little bit.
I do want y'all to hear Donnie's take on Trey's passing and what it meant. Yes, Snark. I agree. I totally agree. I do want y'all to hear Donnie's take on the passing of Trey, because I know y'all have heard it from me. Y'all haven't heard everything, but I'm about to tap this camera again. My camera is horrible. I got to get another camera. But
well, if you quit messing with your hair and don't worry about the camera, just pay attention to the chat because I'm talking. I can't. I'm not multifunctional no more today. I have been that way all day long.
You need to be multifunctional.
I am pretty much, but
what
not
was
today.
That?
Rose, probably.
Oh.
Our dog Dotson. You probably saw her a few minutes ago. Lady Rose. She owns and runs everything.
Runs the roost.
That's number one. Rose is number two. I'm a distant three, if I'm even that close. But
yeah, you are.
8 years ago, this past October, well, we're going to go a little beyond that. Dana got a great opportunity, we thought, and we moved to California. Shortly before that, Trey and his wife were having some issues.
Don't go too much into it.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Anyway, so they had some issues going on, and I had a gut feeling, it was on both of them. Trey's no angel, and his wife's is no angel, but it happened. Some things happened. Trey was very adamant on thinking that she was going to come back. I just had that gut feeling she wasn't. But I would tell him, he and I talked every day, talking on the phone, texting. I said, look, son, the main, any of you that have children in here, and we have 5, we have 4 grandchildren, 5 children. You can sense when they're hurting. And when they hurt, you hurt. I don't care how strong you are. When they hurt, you hurt. And for some reason, I was hurting. I knew. But I told him, I said, son, you've got 2 children. He's got a son and a daughter. I said, they need their daddy. Now, she worked out something where he was having issues. He was having supervised visitation with them. I kind of feel I know why, but I'm not going into all that because a lot of stuff he and I discussed before his passing I will never discuss with anybody. I mean, he asked me, Dad, keep it between us, and that's where it will stay till I go to my grave. I will see him again one day and we will talk about it again. But until then, that's where it stays. Uh, I told him, I said, Dana and I and Dalton and Co, we're going to be moving to California. So if he needs me or he had the option, if you want to come out with us for a while, come on, get away from it. But you've got two children that you have got to be their dad. No matter what, no matter what happens between you and your wife, you've got your children, regardless. You got to be a daddy. Anybody can be a father. If you are potent, you can be a father. It takes a special person to be a daddy.
Okay.
And that means a lot to me, to our children and our grandchildren, and it meant a lot to him.
Yep.
There was nothing. I mean, that kid, he dressed up at Halloween with them. He dressed up for Christmas with them. He made big issues about their birthdays. I mean, he loved those kids. Loved those kids. But Trey was an avid hunter. He had weapons of every kind, but that was his passion. And that he was an all-around man, a boy. He loved to do it. He and our son
are that way.
He and our son Dalton are just a lot. Cole is 180 degrees away from him. He's completely opposite, but
yeah,
they are alike, Dalton and Cole. Or excuse me, Dalton and Trey. Right. But he said, Dad, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna take it one day at a time. And he and I went to dinner one night at a friend of mine had a pub and grill in Bessemer. And he and I had dinner there, and we talked for a long time. And I hugged him, and he hugged me. And I'll tell you, me, yeah, I'm a guy, but I never get an opportunity and never pass an opportunity to hug my sons. And I kiss them on the cheek or kiss them on the neck. I have to kiss them on the neck now because they're so damn big and tall. But I always hug them and tell them I love them. My daughters, our grandchildren, you never know when you get that last chance. Yeah. You never know when it's going to happen. And that was my last chance with him. And I didn't know that. We moved to California. Things are going, it was okay. It was going good. It was a new state. Never been. Dana was born there, but she don't remember. But I was, that's my first time. Drove clear across country, and that was fun. I think, October 16th, my sister called. It was in the afternoon. I think Dalton and Cole and I were doing something at the kitchen table, and she was crying. And I thought, oh my God, what happened? Something with Mom, something with Dad, grandmother, Patsy, something. And she said, they found him. And I said, who? Who are you talking about? I'm thinking Dad. They found Trey. And I said, what do you mean they found Trey? He said, he's dead. He killed himself. And my life changed.
Our life did change.
My life changed from that moment. I dropped my phone. I cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. And it was a dark, depressing time for me. It really was. And I didn't know what to do. I had no idea. And I pushed Dana away. I pushed our two sons away. They were out there. It was just four of us. And I just went into a deep, deep depression. And it was really that way until we moved back. And things didn't go as we had planned out there. But, it was better saying we did it instead of always asking ourselves, what if? what if we didn't do this? Where would we be? But there's nothing like losing a child. There's nothing like losing someone very close to you. You know, right now, on my side of the family, I have an aunt living. I have one aunt living. That's it. My dad's sister. Everyone else is gone. Now, I have two brothers and a sister. They're still going. They live in Alabama. But, you know,
Hey, Bill Jordan, how are
my,
you?
my,
Mia,
my son,
Snark.
I'll see him again. And it was, uh, it was the worst thing I have ever faced in my life. And uh, Dana, though, she never quit. She never quit. Kept, she didn't push, but she was there. And so was Dalton and Co. You know, they didn't know how to act, but they lost a brother
Yeah.
and they couldn't believe it. And they were younger. I mean, you know, Dalton right now, he's 25, Co's 23. You know, this was 8 years ago. So do the math. You know, they were teenagers. And,
They didn't know what to do.
you know, there's 2 days that's hard for me. July 11th, that was his birthday.
Yeah.
And October 16th. And it's rough. But it's every day. Every day I think about it. Something reminds me of him or something. On October 16th this past year, I sent Dana a picture. I was out in the parking lot or where at one of my old stores. Now I'm at a newer store. But I saw a white feather. I said, that's him. I sent her a picture. And I still have it in my truck.
I told him to keep that feather because that means he's watching.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry.
I
Bill.
feel it.
I really am.
I feel it. And, you know, within the past 3.5 years, I've lost my dad. I lost my
today's
mom.
my mom's birthday.
And today is my mom's birthday.
Yep.
You know, and I've lost my grandmother and I lost my aunt. And so when you lose someone, it's rough. And when you lose a child, man, and you know, not long after, Dalton found a picture of me. I had hair back then.
Believe it or not.
And a picture of me holding Trey in the hospital. And he had hair. Boy, he had a head full of hair. And I had hair. Not a lot, but I had hair. And he was the first boy born in the family. The first boy. And we named him. My dad was named James D. Smith. I'm James D. the second. His was James D. the third. So that's why we called him Trey. And he was a heck of a guy. Heck of a guy. Hard worker. Loved his kids. Loved his family. But he had a temper, and he got that from me. They all do, because I'm terrible, and that's a fault of mine. I say what I want when I want, and I don't care. And that's sometimes that's not a great trait, but you know it's that kind of situation where you don't let people run over you. And I don't pay attention to nonsense and drama because I don't have time for it. I'm busy. We're busy. We're always busy. We're going during the week wide open from 3 o'clock in the morning till 8, 9 o'clock at night. That it's just constant. So, you know, if you or anyone you know or whatever may be having a rough time, whoever you are, whatever you do what you can to help them. I mean, and I think there was this person on here the other day. Dana got bashed or something. I don't know. She helped this guy out with a little contribution, you know, and all she was doing, she's got a big heart now. I mean, she does.
My heart gets in my way a lot.
She does. She does a lot for me. And I do a lot for her too. Don't get that wrong.
Oh, yeah, you
Don't get
do.
me wrong.
So you didn't.
But
We're gonna try
you
to
know,
get out of the little summer a little bit.
but we have a great time together. You know, we've been through a lot. We've shared a lot. You know, and I can tell you, she is nothing like she was all those years and years and years and years ago.
You act like I'm 80 years old.
Well, you ain't far behind me, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't know
look,
if y'all heard that.
but you know, we have
Oh,
fun.
God.
We have fun every day. You know, something. We
Yeah.
have our things that we do. We have these things that we do for each other, do to each other, and we just have a good time. We take life on every day, one day at a time,
Yeah.
and we just make it. And
That's all we can do.
she helped me through that with Trey. You know, I realized I had to wake up. I had to do something. And my son Cole, our son Cole, our son sent me a text. I don't want to go looking for it here, but he said, after my mom passed away, he said, although that is sad, just like when Trey died and Pawpaw, that's what they called my dad. He said, you got a choice. You're either going to get up off your ass and not cry
Yep.
and not be sad and live for them, make them proud. Or you can sit there and sulk and cry and be a little bitch. And that's what he said. He said, Dad,
Careful.
you're the strongest man that I know. You have always been there for me and been strong. And it's hard to knock you down. But he said, I've seen you and you've gone through the pits of hell, flipped Satan off and said, screw you, and you come back.
Yeah.
That's not in your nature to be down. So that meant a lot coming from him. And that's what I do, you know, every day. I work hard. I strive to do the best I can, and go above and beyond, you know, because I'm never satisfied. I got to do a little bit more, do a little bit more, do a little bit better. I want to. It's not a competition, but you got to keep going.
Hey,
Keep
Mr.
going.
Smith.
Mr. Smith, good to see you, sir. Glad you jumped in. But it's a daily grind, and you got to do it. You got to do it. It's not all green grass and pastures and rainbows and smooth sailing every day, but you know, I'm fortunate.
Sorry.
What I get to come home to every day.
And no, I wasn't passing gas. I was vaping. Just so we wouldn't do it all.
Well, them SBDs. But she didn't. I'm just kidding. That'll be me. And you'll hear mine. Oh, I'm not bashful.
No. I walk out.
If you see us pause, that's probably what happened.
We can't pause this. We just turn the dang camera off.
Okay. But anyway, you got to keep going. Keep going, no matter how bad things are. You know, it was rough, you know, but I just think about, I know I have that to look forward to, that I'll see him again and we'll talk. Now, Trey had a decision and he made that decision. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I respect his decision. I'm not going to sit here and say he made a bad decision. Only he knew.
He thought that was his only choice and only
he was going through. He made the decision to do what he did. And what did it do? It affected so many people, and that snowball effect all the way down.
Yep.
And his children will always live in that, knowing what happened. But, you know, you can't change the past. Nothing. You cannot go back and change it. What you can do is focus on the future and do the best you can each and every single day and work to be better. Work to be better and help somebody out. You know, we've done that for people when we had the opportunity, and that's no pat on our back. That's just what we're supposed to do. And that's what we feel we're supposed to do. And we do that when we can. And it's not telling people that, hey, just to get the gratitude, because it has nothing to do with that. We don't care about gratitude. Seeing that you were able to help someone eat, that you were able to help someone pay a bill, that, you know, they weren't going to get kicked out of where they live, or they weren't going to get the power cut off, or whatever the case may be. They had groceries they could go buy. That, and knowing that they had some more time, something they didn't have to worry about anymore. So that's what it's all about. And that brings me to this in these chats. It's all about having fun, talking about whatever, anything you want to talk about. You know, if we don't know anything about it, you know, we'll tell you we don't know anything about that. But there are some things we do know. We've been around, done a lot of things, seen a lot of things. So, you know,
You've seen a lot more than I have, because
Yeah.
you are old.
I am old.
Period.
I'm old. I snagged me a youngin'. Yeah. Y'all see me. Yeah, I definitely out punting my coverage. Absolutely. If the guys in this chat know what I mean, yeah, I did. No problem. No problem. But, you know, lucky me.
Oh my God.
But I'll tell you, though, when I see something,
young at heart, yes.
When I see something, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I'll just go in
about what?
A brief message. When I met you.
No.
I saw her. No, we're just going to just a few minutes. I saw her across the parking lot where we were working. And I went, wow. So I went down there in her office, found it, introduced myself.
Found it. Did y'all hear
Found
that?
the
Found
office.
it.
Found her office. Introduced myself. Rest is history.
Yeah.
So I had to find out who that was. My goodness. I can still see it walking across the park.
Mind you, I had hair down. I
you
had
had
very
some
long hair.
You had long hair.
Yeah. Jet black.
Jet black.
Jet black hair.
Jet black hair.
And I had a leather skirt on.
Yeah, you did. Black one.
Yep. A black leather skirt.
And a little black top on, see-through sleeves.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Woo! But
oh my God.
Anybody tonight, whatever you want to talk about, let us know. Anybody want to come on live, talk with us?
Sorry, I was telling
like said earlier, you know, I'm not gonna stay on that. You know, that it gets me, you know, talking about Trey.
Heavy metal.
It gets me down, but I don't know. Hey, I watched too, Mr. Smith there for a while, Foghat. But I know that really wasn't much heavy metal. But
I personally,
AC/DC, yes.
No.
All those AC/DC really main thing. Ozzy,
nope.
Black Sabbath, some of those, but
he listens to country, nothing but country.
I'm on country now.
Nothing but country.
Country.
I'm the one that grew up. I grew up on rap. I'll just be honest with you.
Yeah, the music you can't understand.
You could back in the day, yes, you could.
Okay.
You can't understand that crap
changed?
now.
Okay.
A lot has changed. A lot.
Metallica, yeah, Metallica,
Ugh.
absolutely.
I only listen to a couple of heavy metal right now, and that's it. Rob Zombie, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Independent artist.
Yeah. But does anybody want to come on with us? Chit chat? Anybody? Y'all welcome to. Anyone?
I haven't dropped the link. I'm a little nervous to drop the link, so I don't want to get porn bomb. But
why you want to drop?
The only time I listen to rap is at Christmas.
Man, oh man. You know, the other night, I think when Dana was on there, she was talking about vaccine.
No, did you hear me?
And 556, I forgot the comment, and I was listening to it on my way home, so I wasn't gonna
Oh my God,
type in it. But I said, yeah,
Mr.
I
Smith.
know his vaccine, the silver bullet, head for the mountains. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, yeah, he's
Yeah.
hilarious. Some of his comments. I was telling you, I was listening to you on Teresa's. Oh my gosh. Even when you go on Angels, I mean, it's like sometimes you have like dry humor, but it's like hilarious because you get Angel laughing so hard and her laugh is so infectious that I'm like dying on my way to work because it does.
It carries on.
Oh my gosh, she is. Oh my God, these notifications. Sorry, it is hilarious to listen to you guys up on her panel and listen to her because she laughs so much. It's just it. Anyway.
But those, as when we started the show tonight, it was those shows were fantastic. We had
You have to buy him the same wig. He spelled your name
if
right.
you're gonna spell my name out there, Mr. Smith, it is a Y, not an I-E. No, absolutely not. My mother.
I know, sir. Me too.
It is D-O-N-N-Y. And what kind of wig? I don't need a wig.
He didn't see that. He didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
All right, look. I don't know if this is how you do it, but all right, Mr. Smith. I don't know if that's right. Oh, let me get here.
Oh, what in the world are you doing?
Yeah, because like if we see him pop up, I gotta do that right quick.
Anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this baldness and the goatee.
I don't know if that's the correct
goatee.
link.
All right. Dana, when we got together,
my granny glasses on.
You got them on your head.
I know I got them on my head, but I can't see nothing out of them.
She said, I would really like for you to be bald. And my hair was growing anyway. My hair was growing. Hold up.
That's because he would do the comb over and spray it. And I'm like, we're not spraying your hair.
That was popular back in the day.
No.
That was popular back in the day.
The comb over was popular.
But it was, it did look stupid. I look back on that. Yeah, it did. And, but I did. And then, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Dalton was born. Cole wasn't born yet. And it was me and her. And anyway, Dana and Kirsten went to the store. We were grilling out on our deck. So while they're gone, I'm letting the charcoals cook, get hot, and all that. So I go and shave my head. I look like a Q-tip, man.
I mean, a complete Q-tip. It was embarrassing.
So, all right, they get home. I'm back up on the deck, and I'm getting the fires ready, and I'm already started some meat we already had cooking, and they come out. Nothing was said. Not one word. Not one word. We're sitting at our dining room table eating, and our daughter, Kirsten, said, "Oh my gosh, you shaved your head." Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it.
Hi.
Hey. That looks like a Play-Doh head. That looks like Play-Doh.
It feels very comfortable.
When we go into the stores, I see people with that. I just make fun of them.
I usually wear an open shirt and put it on my chest.
I got to turn this volume up. There we go.
My goodness.
How's it going?
How are you doing?
Except for this dead raccoon on my skull, I'm doing great.
How's Mrs. Smith doing?
She's good. She's actually right now she's watching Band of Brothers.
I've heard that was pretty good. I haven't
Oh,
seen
I
it.
see your face. So I ain't worried about that.
What's up, Deke?
How are you?
Well,
Nothing to see here.
You had to take that wig off quick. Oh my God. How are the kiddos?
they're doing good. Casey's
Good.
asleep, and Lily just took her night medicine.
Aw. How them pugs, Mr. Smith?
Oh God. Talk about vet bills. They're still moving and grooving.
Moving and grooving.
That's good. That's good. Have you got much snow up there?
It snowed today. We got I don't know, a
Keep that
dusting today, but we've had so far probably about 5-6 inches so far this winter,
Wow.
which is nothing really.
I'll keep it. Keep
Yeah.
it. We're down here in the high 50s or 60s, and it's
It is
No.
not even cold down here. I walk out. He said, it's freezing outside.
Yeah, the wind
I put
blowing.
my big old snow jacket on and I'm sweating.
I come
It was
in. She says,
60.
"Why is your nose so red?"
It's
Say, because I'm
60.
getting ready to guide Santa's sleigh.
Yeah, if it gets below 70, I'm unhappy, and this mountain life is starting to get a little bit old, quite frankly, in the wintertime.
Yeah, y'all need to move south. Yeah, I can't do that winter. I mean, even though I like the winter because I am a very hot natured person, but
Deke, I forget where do you live?
Alabama.
Okay, so you're down. Okay, so you're down south.
Yeah,
too.
I'm not far
Alabama.
I'm not far from Donnie and Dana.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
About an hour.
Yeah,
All over
that's
an
how
hour.
we say it. Alabama.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something new every day.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God. We all
Alabama.
learned something new.
Alabama. All right.
That's it.
I'd say I'd write it down and remember, but I don't even know how to write that down. Alabama. I don't know.
Just keep saying it. You'll get it right.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. We'll try. Let me put my dead raccoon away real quick.
Yeah, please.
Oh my God. So Deke, how's it going?
It's going.
It's going good.
Yeah, things are going good.
That's good.
I got some house guests right now.
Oh,
So
Mike-
yeah, you can come say hi.
is Mike?
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hey, girl.
You say hi.
How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
But
You all right?
what we
Yeah, it's all that vaping I've been doing all day. It hits me
Oh.
once a night. Once a night, I'll cough like that.
Oh, that's not good.
But that's what I mean earlier, talking about the drama and stuff on these chats and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
it'd be great if all that stuff was just gone.
Yes.
But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So, we want to go on live maybe once a week or, like on Fridays, because that's the opportunity I have or we have together either on a Friday night or Saturday night and do a live and just have a chat, and people come in and talk
Oh, where'd
about
you go?
whatever they want to talk about. And no drama, no mess, no going, oh, da 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 da. It's like the old times when we had a ball at these things and enjoying each other's time, enjoying what we were talking about, enjoying, because it is
Rose.
time. Life's too short. Have
It is.
fun. Have fun. Welcome back, Mr. Smith.
I mean,
Thank you.
You remember, back in the early days on Angels, it was with MRE, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
It was fun. It was great. And
Okay.
that's what it's we want to get back to.
And
You
game nights on there was
oh
Yeah.
my God. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually.
And see, you get to meet people and see people that you talk to in the chats. You have a conversation with them. You have something in common with them, and you just have a good time. And you talk about certain things. Invite them to come on. And Angels has a great show. You know, and it's always been fun in her chats. And there's a lot of things. Like us, if someone tries to come in here and start mess, you can't stop it. You can't just, oh no, they're bad. If they start, you can get them out. But if you don't, you can't just prevent people from coming in, and that's not what we want. We want to just have fun in here talking about whatever.
It
That's what it's all about.
It kind of falls back to what you were saying earlier about, like the humor and stuff. Like even when there are controversies, whether it's Angels or I'm on some other line, like I try to insert some type of humor. I try to avoid getting directly involved in the online controversy and things like that, because look, I've got, I'll say my humor started dark because of my profession and things like that, but it's expanded, and I've learned a lot of things. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Like it gets like, I just like to go the humor route because it's good for my mind. It's good for everybody's mind, I think.
It is.
And I try not to get directly involved. I know I have a couple of times in the past, but that's not number one. It's none of my business, and I say that all the time. Like it's none of my business. But if someone attacks me, then I will defend myself.
Right.
But then again, at the same token, I put myself out there being on
social media
platforms, right?
Yep.
Right. So I can kind of expect to fall, not victim, but to be focused on, to be attacked, so to speak, and that's fine, and I can deal with that humorously as well, and that's fine.
Well, and I agree with you because I have said things. We've all said things on here, on YouTube, in chats, whatever. But I've really tried to stay out of it until I said something about me. And then I am going to, when you're lying about me, I'm going to come back on you and I'm going to say what I have to say. Right. And I'll leave it there. I don't go and continue with that person. I'm just going to say what I have to say, and that's it. So.
And that's a natural self-defense mechanism. And and we have this technology now where we can defend ourselves, where before we had to do it through just a cell phone or landline phone.
Mail you a letter. I'm gonna mail you a letter.
Phone. A damn rotary phone.
Yeah. They'll get it. They'll get the letter like 2 weeks later. Damn you!
Somebody, if they had a 0 in the number. And you got to push that, dial that thing.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible. Yeah. Then you had the 40-foot cord you had to take to your dang your bedroom. It was horrible.
When we were at home with Mom, we had one phone in the kitchen, hanging on the wall, rotary.
And I said, you're a lot younger than we are.
I go over to these folks' house, and they got a push-button phone. Oh, they cost too much. What? They cost too much. It was a yellow phone hanging in the daggone on the wall, and you got about a 40, because you talking to somebody, you go down the hallway. They want nobody to hear you. And then you call into a radio station, you're not getting in. There's no damn way.
Oh, no.
And then they came out with the cordless phones, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cordless, and they had like the 4-foot antenna that you you extend it out. The cordless phone.
We still didn't have a 4-foot. I mean, a cordless phone. No.
No, but I used to walk.
We were out of the house.
Oh, we never saw that. Not.
I'd walk through doorways and break the antenna off because it would hit the freaking door, and it oh my god.
No, heck no, we didn't have any of that. No. Then when even when Kirsten was I was trying not to say my kids' names on here.
Say my kids'
names. But
kids down in Alabama.
Gotta let it roll off there like Bama.
But anyway, I think she wasn't even born. And my dad had the new cell phone, the bag phone. The thing was massive and weighed 40 freaking pounds, and he thought he was hot crap. calling from inside the car. He would call my mom. Guess where I'm at?
And her dad
Get
on the
out
phone,
the
he's
car.
like this, always rubbing that mustache.
It had the coffee.
Yeah, had the coffee in his hand. When I worked with him, that was it. You missed something right there.
And
All right,
that's
y'all. I
back
gotta
was
take this
like,
phone call. I'll be back.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
all right,
Go
all right,
ahead.
Dick.
See you,
all right.
Dave.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
And then, I'm sure you might remember Mr. Smith. I don't know, but when the VCRs came out,
Yeah.
oh, don't even look like you don't know what I'm talking about.
I was born in 1970. I know exactly what you're talking
Wait.
Oh,
You are older than me. Finally, I get people that are older than me.
1 year.
Hmm?
1 year.
All right.
Well, I was born in the early 60s, so,
Way early. Way
Yeah,
early.
I remember Howdy Doody, all that stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah, Mr. Green Jeans. And
Yeah.
I don't remember none of it.
Mhm.
We said it at the same time. Mr. Green Jeans.
Yeah. Watching the Electric Company, Sesame
Oh, yeah.
Street, all this stuff, and on
Sesame
Sunday
Street.
mornings.
Sesame Street. Yeah. How a bill becomes how
I'm
what is
just
that?
a bill sitting
Yeah, I'm
on
just a
Capitol
bill.
Hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Conjunction Junction. What's
Capitol
your
Hill.
function? Yeah. Mhm.
That's
I
right.
have no freaking clue.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
I'm
different-
just a bill. Just a bill.
No.
I'll be honest, I used to get so pissed as a kid because remember Tough Skins, the jeans?
Yes.
They were like rubber. They
Oh,
weren't made of denim. They were like rubber,
Mhm.
and you
Are you
couldn't
talking about
walk
the
in.
Tuffies? Is that what it is?
They were called Tough Skins.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have no clue.
They were cheap, and you had
Yeah.
to wear them to school, and you
Yeah.
were walking like.
Yeah, you
They
couldn't.
lasted.
Like your knees couldn't bend.
That's right.
All we had was Gloria Vanderbilt, so I don't know. Or Jordache. I know. That was the cheap stuff.
Yeah,
all
that
we
was
could-
big time.
That was all we could afford. What are
Hey.
you talking about big time? No.
When we went, we went into Husky. I thought Husky was a brand name for so long because that's
Oh,
all
yeah.
I wore.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then they started making toolboxes as we became adults.
Yeah.
Tools.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I wore so much
No, I didn't. This is our
corduroy.
shirt.
So much corduroy growing
Oh
up.
man.
Wait,
What do
did
you call
say?
it? Corduroy.
Corduroy. The jacket, the
It's-
pants.
Oh yeah. You way too far north, brother. It's
Oh.
corduroy.
Corduroy.
Corduroy. Yeah, I
Corduroy.
did it. You could hear somebody a mile away.
Shit.
It was
Corduroy
corduroy.
in Alabama. Corduroy.
Corduroy in Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
All right.
Wait,
All
what
right.
did you call it? I'm sorry. What did you call it?
Corduroy.
Corduroy. Well, that's what they used to make us, like the pants and the jackets, and then you wore the sweater vests and shit like that, and it was just horrible.
I think I'm.
Hey, Jules, good to see you back, girl. Thank you for coming back.
2 miles of snow. That's my dad. Uphill and down the
Uphill
hill.
both ways. Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
Barefoot.
Yo,
Damn
got
it.
it, buddy. And I fed the chickens and milked the cows before I walked to school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corduroy. I'll
Corduroy.
never forget that.
Corduroy. Yeah. Corduroy.
And I
Corduroy.
had this turtleneck my mother got me
Oh,
that I wore to school. Okay.
Oh my God.
She had, you remember the little styrofoam mannequin heads?
mhm.
All right, my mom had wigs. Now she had a beautiful head of hair, but she wore wigs at
I know
times.
your mom wore
Well,
wigs.
she put these wigs on these little heads and put a pin through them so they wouldn't come off.
Mhm.
Well, she would take her wig off one, and she had to take that turtleneck and stretch it around that head overnight
Wait,
so
why?
that thing wouldn't choke me
Mhm.
the next day. And
Yeah.
I look, God, I gotta wear this thing today. I gotta wear this today. Oh
Yeah.
my!
Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. And then they had those knit ties with the flat bottom. Remember?
Oh
They came
yeah,
out-
I had that. Yeah, I had that.
Yeah.
But I didn't have. Now my dad was a dapper man. I mean,
He was
he
dapper.
dressed and he
That's
worked for a
what-
suit company for many years. Those suits. My dad could sell ketchup to a lady in white gloves. I mean, that's how he was. And everybody had suits. I mean, me, when I was growing up, we still got some pictures somewhere. I had 3-piece suits. I had suits that I had pictures taken in when I was little.
Yeah.
Okay. But I did not have the ties that was that wide at the bottom.
Yeah.
Now that coming with a leisure suit coming out of the bar, man, you was hot stuff
Right.
back in the day.
And the butterfly collars on the
Yeah, there you go. They hung down to here, and you had that tie. The knot on it was like this, but the wide, I mean, that thing was that wide at the bottom. And then shoes with heels on them.
Oh, absolutely.
Big clod hoppers. You know, my goodness.
Sometimes the men's heels were taller than the women's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's because y'all short men had to do that, right?
I wasn't sure.
I know you weren't sure. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Dana
I don't remember any of that. I don't remember it.
She thinks we're crazy right now. She's like, "What the hell?" We'll have to break out old like photos and stuff from like the 70s.
Someone's sitting right over here.
Hey, I could get that picture. No, I'm not. I'm not.
please
But hey, that's a good picture of me when I was a baby.
He had hair. He definitely had hair.
Had hair.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Well, look,
Over.
grass does not grow on busy streets, everybody. I'm wide open. I don't mean that as nasty or offensive or anything. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, bald is beautiful. All I need is sucker and I can be like Kojak. Anybody remember Kojak?
No.
Come on, Kojak. See, he does. He remembers Kojak.
When I first became a cop, we had those you stick them on the magnet, we had those. The lights, the little flashing red lights. We had those. I swear to God.
Jules remembers Kojak. I don't remember Kojak.
Yeah.
Kojak. Welcome back, Connor.
Holy
Kojak.
Fish.
The Rockford Files.
Yeah,
Macmillan and Y.
Wait, who did you say? Fish?
Yeah, Fish. He was
Fish was a detective, worked with Kojak.
So I don't.
Barney Miller. No, he was on Barney Miller.
Yeah,
Barney Miller.
Fish was on Barney Miller. There,
Yeah,
again, New York
any
City,
of
but yeah.
I
Barnaby
was a
Jones.
sheltered child.
Barnaby Jones.
Very
Cannon.
sheltered.
I watched Cannon the other day.
Oh God.
Come on that like TV Land or something like that.
Yep.
Cannon.
Oh yeah.
Man, that was awesome. I hadn't seen that.
My parents would watch like MASH and Rockford Files and all that stuff.
Oh, no, parents would watch all that, but I never did.
I like the Rockford Files.
What is
My
that? My
thing was,
parents watch now.
My thing was Emergency and then Chips.
Yes. Emergency.
Mary
Love
Hartman.
that show.
What's
Mary Hartman? Yes, that's a good show.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Welcome back, Cotter. That's where John Travolta got his start.
It is. Absolutely.
I don't remember.
Horseshack was on there, and all those guys. Yeah.
Yep.
God, man, I don't remember. I'm like, what the heck?
Taxi. Yes,
don't
Taxi
remember
was
any of
good.
those.
Taxi was great.
Danny DeVito got his start.
Yeah.
A lot of them got their start on Taxi.
That's right.
Maybe I'll do. Yep, I remember
Chip
Chips.
Starsky and Hutch. Yes,
My
I saw
dad would
Chips
watch
the other
that.
night. The other night. Or the
That
other
was on,
afternoon.
Me TV.
Yeah,
That's what it
Me
is.
TV.
Me TV.
Me TV. Yeah, man.
Me, I watch my Andy Griffith and I Love Lucy. Those are my two favorite. And I
Seen
watch
every single
every episode.
Can tell you word for word what's about to come up.
Yeah, I am like, I do. I can't help it. That's just me. That's the only two shows that I actually remember. And my mom didn't even like I Love Lucy. It was my dad, which was strange because he didn't like a whole lot anyway.
I'd watch Andy Griffith. I'd watch Leave It to Beaver. I'd watch
Ew. No.
Wally.
Yeah.
Wally.
Did you say Lolly? Or
Wally.
Wally. Oh, my
My
bad.
Three
Wally.
Sons.
Mhm.
Bewitched.
Mhm.
I didn't watch Bewitched. I Dream of Jeannie was
I Dream
another
of
one.
Jeannie was good.
Yep.
Yeah, I like I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
How many of y'all in chat or you two have gone like this with your nose going tinkle, tinkle, tink?
Yeah.
My nose. Yeah, I can do my nose. See that? Yeah, you can
It
do
didn't work because I'm still here.
Dang.
Hold on, I'll be right back. The pugs are getting their treat. It's almost 8.
Oh, yeah,
Eric
yeah.
Estrada and Larry Wilcox. Yes.
From Chips, Hollywood Christmas. Oh,
that's nice.
that is nice.
Yeah.
Rose, baby, stop. This was something else too. I don't know if y'all. I know this was something that I read on social media or whatever. What is the Oh my god! I just had it on my brain. What is the movie with Bruce Willis at Christmas? I'm losing it.
Oh, Die Hard.
Die Hard. Yes, I was watching that today.
And Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie, and I was watching that today.
Hey, Pug. What's up?
God.
She's happy. She just got her treat for the night.
Oh.
Army Floyd really had a barbershop there. Who? Is that? I don't know.
Floyd. Oh, yeah.
Mayberry.
Used to live close to Mount Airy, and Floyd really had a barbershop.
Oh.
Yeah, down in the Carolinas. I forget if it was north or south. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I had no idea.
But that TV like that, man, that was great. Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley.
I love Laverne and Shirley. I do remember
the Dukes
that.
of Hazzard. Love that show. Bo and Luke Duke. It wasn't.
It was retarded to me. I didn't like it.
But, Starsky and Hutch, though, love that show. Huggy Bear, all that stuff,
Yeah.
But it was great. Emergency, though, there was another show that kind of, I don't know if it was a spinoff of Emergency.
Mhm.
No, Adam 12.
Oh,
Oh,
Adam
my
12 and then
stars.
Yeah, Adam 12 was good.
Yep.
Y'all are old. He watched that not too long ago, Adam 12, and I'm like, what are you
And then
watching?
Emergency came on right after that, and it was great.
If I ever see those shows pop up again, I try to watch them because, other than that, you got to look them up online. And TV Land used to carry them and run them all the time. And then I forget what other channel, but yeah, now they're
Me
not
TV. I'm sorry, Me TV.
Me TV.
Airs a lot of those old shows. Yep.
I don't know if I have. I'll have to look and see if I have that, but I wouldn't leave the couch if they did that all day. I'd just be like, all right, cool. Well,
you just get a cooler over there by you. You're going to have to move.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take this pug. She's getting ready to. We got 2, and this one's. She went to the vet, so she's still a little doped up from today. But she's had her treat, and they're getting ready to go to bed. So, but I'll get off the live, but I'll still be in chat. So thank you both for having me on.
Thank you for coming on. Yes, sir. Yeah. Anytime, Mr. Smith. Tell Mrs. Smith we said hello.
Yes. I shall.
Y'all
have
be
a good
safe.
One. See you.
Have a good one.
Bye. Well, that was 2 of the folks that we've been in chats with, Deke and Mr. Smith, 556 Media. Good people, and that's what it's all about. I mean, having fun on these chats and laughing and talking about it. You saw it right then, talking about the old school shows that were out when we were growing up, and Dana is telling you she don't remember them. She does.
No, I did not watch any of those.
Remembers. Nope. And you heard her saying, "Oh, well, I grew up Gloria Vanderbilt and Jordache."
Because that's all we could afford. That was at the SIP.
We were going to Sears, and like I said,
I didn't go to Sears. We
was in the Husky department. I mean, that's all I wore. So but I remember Starsky and Hutch. I had to have tennis shoes like Starsky, the blue with a white stripe. So my mother told me, no, it's not happening, buddy. It's okay, unless you buy them yourself. So I was working for my granddaddy. I started working for my granddaddy when I was 9, 10 years old. You know, pumping gas, cleaning the service station, cleaning the bathrooms, doing what he told me, you know. And then my grandmother would come at the end of the day to do books or kind of midday. And that's when it hit the fan. My goodness, I did not do anything right. I breathed wrong. You said you're breathing wrong. Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter. You hadn't done this. You hadn't done that. You hadn't done this. But I loved her. I loved her. But she was hard on me. But I had to have those shoes. Yeah, that car was sharp. Gran Torino, I think is what it was. That was a sharp car.
Gran Torino was an amazing
the
movie with
red
Clint
with
Eastwood. Oh my
we're
God.
talking
I'm
about
sorry.
the car and stuff.
I know. I'm just saying the Gran Torino, the movie.
But the movie Gran Torino was
very
a
good.
fantastic movie. Anything
Mhm.
Clint Eastwood's in is
Yeah.
good. It
Yeah,
is.
definitely.
He is a heck of a director and a hell of an actor.
Yeah.
But I had to buy, but I did. I was able to buy them eventually, and I wore those things out. I did, but I love those shoes. And I got me a jacket like his. You know, I thought I was big time, but you know that that was a great memories growing up. You know, and those things that we watched and you know, it was mom and me, and I had two brothers and a sister. You know, it was 5 of us growing up in a 2-bedroom house, but we made it. You know, it was rough at times. It was. And we had on Mondays we had certain things for breakfast. Tuesday was a great day because we had scrambled eggs and sausage and toast. And then one day we just had cereal. The next day we had meatloaf, and then not meatloaf. I'm sorry, oatmeal meatloaf. And
Meatloaf for
then,
breakfast.
yeah, but I did. I mean, Mama made meatloaf once a week, and her meatloaf was outstanding. And I would have me a meatloaf sandwich later on, and it was good. Ketchup, that on there, way to go. But her salmon patties, we call them salmon croquettes down here in the South. I don't know what, you know, but they were good. They were good. Hash.
Corned beef and hash. Yeah.
That corned beef and hash. Dana loved that she made.
She made the best.
Potatoes and onions, or we call it taters and onions.
Taters and onions.
Taters. But this is what, you know, it's all about. You get people come on here, you have fun, you talk about things like that. You know, so it is great. It is great. Fantastic. So
salmon.
Salmon. See, it's
salmon.
There is the
What
thing.
is
Our
it?
son-in-law calls it salmon. Salmon.
Does salmon have an
It's-
L
it's
in it?
SALMAN.
God.
Salmon. Like Alabama. It's salmon. Ain't no L in it. Ain't no L. Well, at least you said ain't. Ain't.
Dang, I didn't know we spelt salmon like that. All right.
But she would do salmon croquettes and
salmon.
that's what I said.
The
That
dang
Bama sauce. Yeah, that's it. But salmon croquettes and fried potatoes.
A lot of people don't. We do it in the South.
Good old pork and beans. You know,
pork and beans are good.
pork and beans, straight out of the can.
They got to be cold.
And then sometimes she would throw an added touch in there and do some hush puppies. Oh my goodness. Those hush puppies were amazing.
Hers was really good.
Amazing.
Really good. Amazing.
Amazing.
Massive. He makes fun of me when I say massive because I guess I drag it out and don't realize I drag it out.
I mean, it's a 5-second word. I want to know this. All right. Going to ask everybody in the chat. Now, come Thanksgiving and Christmas, we would have dressing. Now, I know a lot of people call it stuffing, which is completely off the wall and different.
Massive. See?
But my mother would make dressing, and we had leaded and unleaded. Now,
Wait,
leaded.
do y'all know what that is? Leaded and unleaded dressing, or leaded and unleaded stuffing. Do y'all know what that is? Anybody? I don't know what she's chewing on, but she's chewing on something.
Anybody?
Go ahead and tell her.
Okay.
So
I love onions. Love onions. Can
Yep.
eat any. I mean, cooked onions or raw onions. I prefer raw unless it's cooked in a meal. Dana makes amazing hamburger steaks with cooked
in it.
onions. But Mom would cook onions. She loved onions, and her leaded dressing had onions in it, cooked onions.
That was her.
Not a lot, but
that
just
was her
some in there.
leaded.
And that was her leaded. The unleaded didn't have any.
Yeah.
Because my brother, both brothers, I think, would not eat it. Now my sister, yeah, she would, but the other ones, no, they wouldn't eat it. So that's what we did.
Good gosh, man, I gotta clear all these.
But anyway, that was her leaded and unleaded. Now, she made an amazing coleslaw. I mean,
the best coleslaw ever.
I mean, and it was so
call
good.
it dressing. So we call it dressing because we don't use bread. We use cornmeal or cornbread.
It's cornbread.
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 We really don't talk.
And I think stuffing
is like
with bread.
Bread, yeah, bread. Like
toasted bread or something like that.
Day-old bread. I don't know. We don't ever make. We don't. Let me say this. Our first Thanksgiving down here, we went to eat at Barracuda's, and they had a stuffing.
Yeah.
And it was terrible.
It's disappointing.
Disappointing, please.
It was.
Yeah, well, it gives somebody else gas too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Casey.
That's not much. It don't give me gas.
That's for sure. That's for sure. But yes, dressing is the best when it's made with cornbread. Nothing but. I'm going to start writing the Southern words. You're going to have to, just to remember them. Oh, there's some. What else do we say down here that? And I'm going to tell y'all.
Your mom and them? How's your mom and them? That's Dueatyet. Jew, eat yet. And if you say no, say you want to. That's UWONTOO. You want to. G yet, you want to, mom and them.
Speak like that. G, yeah, exactly.
That's close enough.
Yellowstone, the girl, what girl was it? We do not speak like that down here. I swear to
God. That's Tater. Tater. Ain't no Peter, it's Tater. I look like a Peter, you bow-legged.
We do not.
Speaking of Yellowstone, great show.
Yes.
I thought it was a great ending.
What the heck?
G
No.
G yet.
Did you eat yet? Did you eat yet?
It's did you eat yet? It's just quicker.
Yet.
G yet.
That is like really, really backwoods.
Or when you walk in, like when we get into family tomorrow, y'all eat yet? Y'all eat yet? Like it's DW. No, that would be DW. DY. AWEATIT. G yet. Or jaw eat yet. I mean, it's just whatever, whatever fits the moment.
Y'all. We do say y'all a lot.
Y'all. That's YALL.
No, Y.
Not YAW. It's YALL. Y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You have. I've seen it. Y'all. Y'all.
Oh my God. Yes. Good Lord. We do have some Southern slangs here, but good God, we don't talk. Rose, what are you chewing on? She's like really.
We're
really
not.
Chewing.
We're not hillbillies.
Oh, we're
not
redneck.
far from it.
We're redneck.
We're rednecks.
Damn right, we're redneck.
Proud of it.
Yep. Of it.
That's our.
Oven?
That's our culture, and heritage.
Wait, you
Nice.
have to say it correctly.
Culture
No,
and heritage.
the way culture and heritage.
Culture and heritage. You two could start a business teaching Southern language.
That's for dang sure.
You know, when we
So
were
you
in
guys want
California, people would say, "You got to be from the South." I said, "What give it away?"
But they told me I didn't sound that Southern, but red onions are great. But
Well,
raw
you were born
onions-
there.
I was born there. I was
But
born.
brown onion makes me feel like a hot air balloon. The worst crime I ever committed was eating an onion-heavy salad before catching a plane. Oh my! Those poor passengers. Yes, I'm that way when we go into Walmart. You know, a lot of times, I mean, if I've got it, I'm going to go somewhere. I do try to be
No, you do
distant
not. No, you
when
do
I
not.
can.
No,
When
no.
I can. But, you know, here somebody
See,
comes.
she understands
Everybody.
us.
It never fails. Somebody's got to walk up that aisle.
It is so embarrassing. I will leave him on the aisle. Honey, where did you go?
I will.
Hey,
I'll
will you
yell.
get me?
Honey, what's going on? What's wrong? Did you smell that? Woo, somebody lost.
Y'all have no idea. It is so embarrassing.
will
to walk
embarrass
in a
this.
grocery store.
I will embarrass this lady in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Had to jump out of the plane. Oh, he will embarrass me very badly. And I will walk away because it's just like, and then he won't even say anything. And I'm walking straight up to him. I'm like, I have choice words. I don't want to say it like that on here. But yes, makes me very mad. Very, very mad.
She gets over it quick, though. That's it. Rip and ditch. There you go.
Holy crap. Except for people have to walk into that crap. And I'm like, nobody wants to
Oh, and man,
smell
they're so awful. Golly. And I have done it. And the lady looked at me, and I looked back at her like, "You thought that was me?" And our son, yeah, my mini
Cole
me,
is bad.
my mini me,
Yes, he
my
is
mini me,
your
well,
mini
is
you.
just as bad.
Oh, and
Just-
he will
He
not
will
care.
call us. He will call us. He'll call on the phone. Hey, what y'all doing? Nothing much, man. What you doing? Taking a shit.
Stop. Stop.
He wa- I said, what? And he's got that. It's just it's a sentence. It's a taking a shit. I said, so.
Or if you call him, what are you doing? He'll tell you.
Yeah, or you call it. He'll answer the phone.
Oh my
Now,
God,
me,
this
if
is
I'm on the toilet, I'm
embarrassing.
not going to. Now, if Dana's calling me, yeah. But anybody else, no.
This is
I'm not.
embarrassing.
I'm not. Him, what's up? Yeah. Hello? What you doing? Taking a shit? I mean, his future mother-in-law has done that. And she'll say,
Let's don't get off on that, please,
Okay,
because I don't want. Let's don't down the mood, right? Okay.
oh,
Sorry. Sorry. Get on that. Multitasking.
that
It's
is
called
good. Multitasking.
It's called multitasking. Yes. Oh my God.
I'm surprised he's not on. I mean, he knows when we go live. He follows us. Dalton, if you're out there listening, come on. Come on,
He's
son.
probably thinking I am not saying
Come
a
on,
damn
son.
thing now.
Come on. Let me send that boy to.
Please don't. No, he don't need to come in this chat. I don't want all these trolls getting all. No, because you know how I am.
Baby,
you know how I am.
But you know how he is.
I know how he is, but I know how his mom is too. Anyway.
He's not going to put up with it.
Don't send him a text, and please don't call him.
I'm not calling him.
Anyway, we've been on for a while, honey.
It don't matter. Are y'all ready to go? Nobody's ready to go, are you? We're having fun, right? Yeah, let's go.
Oh my Lord. So is everybody ready for Christmas to be over? To be honest with you.
No. We're not ready for it to be over. But we are proud of Tank. That's what we call him.
Yep.
He and his fiance are
Yes.
getting married in May of next year.
Yep.
We're very fortunate and glad to have her
She
coming
is
into the family.
amazing.
She has no idea what she's getting herself into.
None.
But I mean, she knows us. She's known us quite a few years.
She
And
has
it was,
no idea
and
what
hey,
she's really
I'm gonna
getting
tell you
into.
back to what I said when I met his mom, their mom. I said,
Exactly.
God, I said, he was telling me, he said, Dad, there's this girl there where I'm working. He worked at a kind of part time at a. He had a
Haunted
full
house. It
time
was a
job, but he worked
yeah,
part time at the
massive haunted house.
massive. It was a bowling alley that people bought
Yeah, turned it into
and turned
a
it into a
year-round haunted house.
year round and a pizza place and a bar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he said, "Man, there's this girl there I really like. What do I do?" I said, "Go up to her and talk to her. Introduce yourself. Let's go. Make it happen, Captain." That's another one, Mr. Smith, here in the South. Make it happen, Captain. So he did, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
So, but they're getting married in May of next year, and we're happy for them. He came down here and proposed to her on the beach,
We did a big,
and it was nice.
It was
We had
really
roses
nice.
out and little, not real candles, but the little ones you just turn on and got a little
rose petals set up for her
and a heart. Yeah,
it was really nice.
It was romantic.
And then we had he wanted long stem roses, and I had 50 long stem or 60 long stem roses and a big heart on the beach. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, and this is a Southern thing. Yeah, if anybody's asking, I dip and I'm spitting in my bottle.
I can't say nothing because I vape.
So
I'm trying to vape off camera.
But and then he did it, or they did it, and
that didn't sound really good.
What? No, I mean
I'm just saying.
They did the engagement, and it was kind of the sun going down, so we got a great sunset in the background when they were doing it. I mean, it was awesome. It was beautiful. So
he says awesome, and I say massive. So that's his word, and that's mine.
I don't really say awesome that much, but
yeah, you do.
Okay, fine. You win, as always.
I know I do win. Absolutely.
And y'all do remember her saying the other day, and I told her about this. Her money's her money. My money's her money. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
He brought that up. He was like, I did hear you say that your money's your money and my money's your money. Like, you got that correct. Yep. That's exactly what I said.
That is the truth. That is the truth. I mean, I can't help it, but hey.
Yeah.
But come on, Dalton.
What'd he say?
Come on, Tank. He hadn't responded.
He's probably out.
He's probably on there taking a shit, I guess.
Just leave him alone. He's probably out.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. I don't know. But he has joined us a few times, but he is hilarious too. I mean, he'll say some off the wall stuff, so but it's a great thing having relationships, with
this is our
kids. Yeah. This is us. Y'all seen these. You may have seen
I am not
those.
A jewelry person.
This is my wife's heartbeat.
This is mine.
And there is mine somewhere. I'm trying to get to it. There. And y'all all know we have the
for Trey.
This is for Trey.
Yep.
That was our last tattoo we did. No, this was the last tattoo.
This was the last.
Yeah. And more to come. But every one of our tattoos
means something.
Have a meaning. Something that's very dear to us. We don't have no trash, I'm not going to have that put on my body, but everyone has something, that a meaning between us or something that resembles to one of our children. And that was a way that we, with Trey, it's just, I guess you could say a daily reminder or just paying respect to him, And not only him, but the suicide thing that we were talking about earlier, it's
Yeah,
real.
suicide
It's
prevention,
not
yeah.
something you can overlook. It
Nope.
is there. And you never know. You have no idea what people are going through. So
Before we close this out, yes,
why are we anyway,
because we have to pack. We've got to get ready.
we're going to be
have-
gone for one
Exactly,
day.
but we have a lot
And we
to do.
got to pack. Oh my gosh. When we go to the beach, we take a truck of stuff for 2 people.
We have our beach cart. We have a massive beach cart.
We take
We
a
take
family of 12 could use our stuff.
we have to have the radio. I have to have 2 towels just by myself. I have to have my beach chair. You have to have your beach chair. We have to have 2 coolers, one
For snacks
cold
and
stuff
one
for strictly beer.
because I don't drink.
No, he doesn't. And water. It's beer and water. That is
Few waters, more beer.
yes.
Alcohol.
Yes. He
Yes.
does not drink. Hasn't drank. in
Oh, and on
40
the way
years.
to the beach, which is just less than 5 minutes from here, I got to have a mimosa on the way. Oh, yeah.
Mimosas are Saturday and Sunday. I don't care.
Don't
Yep.
matter.
Yep. That's what it is.
Or we stop by a little hole in the wall that's our little local place here, and she gets a big 32-ounce mango margarita.
Only in the afternoons. Well, I haven't been there since the last time we went. I would go
But
a lot though.
What I was
would.
going to say,
Okay. God, this camera. I got to get another camera.
I have, well, I don't know. People that work with me and in my supervision, I push because I push. I mean, I'm 60, but I'm moving.
Something.
I'm 60,
Something.
but I'm moving. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't sit. I have a desk in an office, but I don't sit there all day. I got to move. I got to move. And I got to make things do. The more you do in a day, the more money you make. So that's my goal. And I've got to push these younger guys because but
That's
not all
where
of them.
He gets it.
Not
And
all
I
of
am
them.
money driven. He's money driven.
So, but it's not the root.
It isn't just.
It's
money.
not
I
that.
get that.
But it's customer service, customer satisfaction, moving. And then I have
and ours is
I
patient.
have to watch.
Mine is patient driven.
I have to watch how I treat people
No,
and talk to
stuck
them
on.
because I really get on to them. But I have to watch that to a point because a lot of times I can tell the guys, they're having a bad day. I'll ask them, I said, man, you okay? Something going on? You need a break? You need to walk away? Whatever. I have to watch that. And I try to, because I'm very observant. I watch things. I look at things. I see things. I'm not perfect, but I try to be nice in some ways. But if they hit a button on me, I don't hold back. That's just me.
And the problem with the generations that are coming up, you get your little feelings hurt, they're going straight to HR. It's ridiculous.
And I'm going to say this.
Because we're both in management, and it's just like.
The feeling thing, you can get your feelings hurt. But.
Everybody gets their feelings hurt. But you move the F on. You don't sit there and dwindle on it. And anyway,
and
let's don't get into
5-6 media is going to pick up on this. Foxtrot, Yankee, Foxtrot. That's all I'm going to say. You got to move on.
Yep.
And I know you got that 5-6. I know. But it is
I don't need to do that under that account.
very I try to watch, but that's what today's society.
Yep.
Men are men. Women are women. I don't think one's greater than the other. You got to work together. You got to be nice, got to be civil, work together to achieve a goal. Push, 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 push. Never be satisfied. Oh, this is as good as it's going to be. Oh, no. Got to keep going. Got to keep going. And if people are constantly aggravating you, and you just got to disassociate. Stay with the people that make,
I don't
that work.
disassociate. Let me say that. I don't disassociate. I ignore.
I do. I disassociate and ignore.
I have nothing.
So
I mean, it's I have a job to do, and that's it. If you don't want to do your job, you can go home.
and I told one today,
Yeah.
I said, you're not doing anything. You want to go, go. I don't need you to drag this shop down. You got to work. Or you want to work, you want to make some money, you want to go home and tell your wife you left early because you were good being stupid, and you're not bringing no money home. That's on you. Or you get yourself in gear, and I got these jobs you can do, knock them out, make some good money off of them. Quick jobs, easy money, a lot of money. So make it happen, Captain.
Make it
And
happen,
he did.
Captain.
And he did.
All right, honey, we got to go.
I like that. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm. All right, everyone.
Thank you.
My wife is
everyone.
pushing
I
us
know,
off
because we have a lot that we have to get done.
We got to take 5 suitcases for one night.
We do not take 5 suitcases. I take 2.
See? Oh, it's
night.
morning, so let me have my morning clothes. I've got my traveling clothes on.
Gotta have
And
my
then
traveling
I'm gonna have
clothes.
my morning clothes. Then
Gotta
I'm
have
gonna
my
have my
traveling
Christmas
clothes.
party clothes. Then I'm gonna have my
Exactly.
evening.
No,
Now, that's another
I'm wearing
thing.
my
That's another thing. 556 evening. That's not evening. It's evening.
Evening.
Morning, evening,
Morning.
afternoon.
I didn't say morning. I say morning.
Morning.
Oh my God. We have
But-
so many Southern slangs. It's ridiculous. There's another one. Oh my God. I was trying to
Try
think
the
of that.
salmon. Yeah. But
Salmon.
we're going
Oh, damn, Lord.
we're going home to visit family
Yeah.
and see them, because Christmas unfortunately falls in the middle of the week, and we have
And
used
we
up all our
just
time.
might do a live
Christmas Day live,
on
Christmas
the beach.
Eve live.
Well, not Christmas Day.
It depends on how that wind is, baby. If it's cold coming
Or
off,
maybe a New Year's Eve on the
New
beach.
Year's Eve, maybe. Yeah, out, because we have a little lake out here, and then
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
beach. I'm
or
talking
at
about the beach.
Yeah, that's a big lake,
Yeah.
big pond. But we wish if you need help, you got something going through, reach out, reach out, reach out,
Yeah.
please. Don't.
It's scrolling across the
It's
screen.
gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It will. You just gotta put forth the effort too. You can't just sit there and wait on somebody to knock on your door or call you on your phone. You got to make
Except
that. You got to make that.
If you do know someone, you really need to
Sure.
just keep reaching out to them. Period.
If you're
Don't.
having a bad time, when you get up, look in that mirror. You see that person looking back at you. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. You've got to be with that person. That person's got to be with you. You've got to make the decision. Enough's enough. It's time to make a change. And that change is making yourself better. When you're better with that
Gotta
person,
be. Yeah.
everything else is going to fall into place. I promise you that. I promise you. Because I had to do that. That's exactly what I did when I went through that depression when Trey died. It was rough. It was rough. I never had the thoughts of taking my own life. I never did that. But I was pushing everything away from me that I loved the most. And I didn't even see it.
No, he didn't. But he does now.
And
But everyone have
an amazing
and
massive
amazing,
Merry
massive
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone have a Merry Christmas.
Please have
have
a Merry
fun.
Christmas.
Miss somebody, sister, brother, call
No
them.
matter
hello.
what.
Say hello. Reach
Let me
out.
say this.
Okay.
It should not only be just on the holidays. It should be all the time. Period. All the time. No matter what. All right.
Call. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. We're going to come back. We would like to do this more often. We're going to.
Yep.
Bring everybody in. But thank you, everyone that came in to the chat tonight. Thank you for coming on. Thank you to Deke and 56 Media coming on live with us. thank you to everyone in the chat that took time out of your day and evening to
To spend it with us. We really
spend it
appreciate
with us. That
it.
was awesome. And everybody, stay salty.
Stay salty.